and distance in y-axis. Can anyone please explain
Sir, is sir এই গ্রাফ কি এক্সামে আসবে? I mean, you have to do this.
why you are always thinking about exam? It is one of the point you have to.
Morning, sir.
Yes. How are you, Tamjid?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good. Alhamdulillah. So we were discussing that uh, why we are using time in x-axis and why we are giving distance in y-axis.
Yes, sir.
So what is the answer? Hmm? What is the answer of my question? Anyone can answer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why
No, sir.
we show time in x-axis?
Sir, because
Yeah, tell me. And distance in
why? Sir,
distance
because the value is bigger than
distance in y-axis.
the value is.
Can you write this question? All of you?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you please write this question on your copy?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
In last class,
Sir,
I gave you notes. From that notes, you can get this answer.
so because time is independent and distance is dependent, like that.
Yes, very good. Your answer is correct. So, can you write it on your copy and tell us again? First, you write in
Sir,
your
my
copy.
writing done.
Yeah, you write down the answer in your copy. All of you. First, you write this question. Then you write your answer. Write your answer next. Then you tell me your answer.
Sir, can I write in the chat?
হ্যাঁ রোহান চ্যাটে লিখুন
You can write in chat
Sir,
also.
but chat is disabled.
Chat is disabled. Yeah, that is another problem. So you write in your copy and send it to our group. That will be permanent, right? If you send it group.
রোহান এটা দিয়ে নি।
You write the answer in your copy and question, answer both you write in your copy and take the snap, send it to our group.
because time is okay.
Did you get it?
Thanks.
Yes, sir, I have given.
Yeah. So everyone saw it in the group. Because time is independent and distance is dependent. Now, Tamjid,
Yes, sir.
did you write it in your copy?
Yes, sir.
The question you wrote.
Yes, sir.
Can you
The
send
question is
can you send the snap so
okay.
that everyone can see the question and answer together? That will be more
Yes, sir.
useful for them.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
I'm
Rohan.
giving.
Thanks.
Wait.
because time is
independent.
Pumti, are you writing? Hello, Pumti.
Yes, sir.
You also write it and send in our group. Because the way I'm writing, because time is independent variable, it is also called variable. In last class, I gave you value. And why it is called variable? Because we are having 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, this way. Time is increasing, right? And
Yes, sir.
also with time, the distance is increasing. That's why that is also called variable. Time is independent variable and distance is
Dependent.
dependent variable. Very good. This is very important. It is the basic thing. Dependent variable. Variable. So is it clear? Everyone wrote it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Now we are having this graph, 4 graphs. We discussed first 2 graphs, right? We discussed first 2 graphs and we see that in the first
If the
graph we have the constant speed is less,
less.
and the second graph right side one, you see the constant speed is more.
Yes,
So
sir.
from these 2 graphs, what we understand,
How the speed is growing up and growing down.
we can understand one thing. Didn't I write last week? Last class, did I give you that one? Steeper, steeper the distance time graph, higher the constant speed. Are you writing this? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
steeper the distance time graph, higher the constant speed.
Constant speed.
So this one we can also represent in a single diagram, huh? Like
Uh,
one graph, a single graph. You draw it, huh? The way I'm
okay,
Okay,
drawing.
sir.
okay, sir.
You draw with scale if you have.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
I have
sir.
scale.
A, B, two objects, huh? Here is distance, here is time.
Time.
So A is faster, huh?
Yes, sir.
Faster, huh? This one is fast, you can say fast. This one B is slower, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You write it, huh? You write it, this. So you are done with this diagram and writing?
Yes, sir.
Can you send it in the group now?
Yes,
What?
sir.
Okay, sir. Like,
Yeah,
it's.
please give it in the group also. Thank you. Now,
So
Okay, sir.
have you seen the answer? But I have written like along. Well, I have described why it is.
Dependent goes on. Yeah, it's you wrote at the last displacement on x-axis. Don't give that one. Displacement on x-axis. Displacement also work in y-axis. Okay, that should be time, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you change it. Yeah, change it quickly. Displacement on x-axis. Change it.
Exact.
Time on x-axis at the
Okay,
last.
sir.
Now,
Yes, sir, I'm writing.
now this diagram, steeper the distance time graph, higher the constant speed. Now we have the third graph. Look,
Sir, should I write time on the x-axis or
time on
y?
x-axis. Time
Okay.
time on x-axis. Other things are okay. Other things are fine. Now the third graph, you see there is curved line, right? There is curved line here. Distance time graph, we are having curved line. How we are getting this curved line? Look, they gave the values. We are having in time 0, the distance is 0, right? In time 1 second, distance is 10. In time 2 second, distance is 25. This way, the distance is always in increasing, right? Increasing rate with time. And what does it mean? That means speed is increasing. Speed is increasing. Previously we got speed is constant. That's why we got straight line. But now speed is increasing. That's why we are getting steeper graph with curved line. Steeper graph with curved line. For distance time graph, we are having acceleration. Okay, car is accelerating. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So you note down it. You draw this shape only. Just you give your distance time graph. Like my one, I'm drawing it again. In your copy, you do it. Here, here you give distance, the time. You can now draw freehand this way. Okay. Then you write here, object is accelerating. In figure caption you write, object is accelerating. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now the last one, the last graph, you see the time is increasing, but the distance remains same at 50, right? When time
Yes,
is
sir.
0 second, distance is 50. Time is 1 second, distance is 50. Time is 2 second, distance is 50. Always the distance is same. So we are seeing the time is going on, but the distance remains same. Uh, we can say, we can conclude the object is in rest, or object is not moving, or object is at stationary, right? Is it
Yes, sir.
clear? All of you
Mm-hmm.
clear? Saleha, Sadika, Ruhan,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Yeah.
All of you are clear. What about Hassan, Shahadat? Did you understand? So this way you draw freehand graph in your copy. It is distance time graph. Here, if you are getting the graph, that means the object is stationary, right? You
Stationary.
write the caption of the diagram, you write here object is stationary, right?
Stationary or stable.
Okay. Or we can say the object is in rest, right?
Rest um,
Or what can we say?
or
Not
not moving.
not
Not
moving.
moving.
Not moving. Then anything else? Or the object is stopped, right?
Stop.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So write down all this. And
Writing down.
for all this graph, you take
Sir,
a
can I
pen.
send it after? Sir, can I send it after class after writing all this?
Okay, do you think it will be better after class? Okay, thank you, no problem. So we are done with distance time graphs, right?
Okay.
So in distance time graphs, we got four things. One is, the constant speed is showing if the line is steeper straight line. Okay, this is one thing. And if we are having more steeper line, more steeper straight line, that means the speed, constant speed is greater, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And then we got if the line is steeper, but it is curved line, then object is accelerating. Then the line is horizontal to time axis. Okay, horizontal line or parallel to time axis. We can say the object is stationary, right?
Yes, sir.
So by seeing the shape of the graphs, we can understand without any value, like this graph. Are we giving any time value or distance value? No, right? But we are understanding that the object is stationary. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
How graph is very useful for us? And from this graph, the first one I drew, distance time graph, there I can understand A is going with faster constant speed, right? And B is going
Yes, sir.
with less constant speed. It is going slower. So this way graph is helping us to understand the motion of the object. So distance time graph is over today. We will now go back to question answers of section 2.01. Can we go there?
Yes, sir.
Because I told you to try the question answers. Now I will check how many of you did and how many you did not do. Okay,
Okay.
are you ready for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go there. Here, page number 21. I told you to try from question 3, right? Did you try, all of you? We discussed till question 2, right? In last class. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so we will continue from 3. And I told you to try at home 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many of you tried? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Who tried? Wasif. Then who tried? Only Wasif. What about others? You did not try?
Hello, sir.
Yes, I am saying who tried the homework. I told you to try question 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from page 21.
Sir,
Sir,
sir.
Yes, who tried? You raise your hand.
oh, number 3 in on the move 2.02 01.
Yeah, 2.01. Who tried? Raise your hand. Only Wasif rose his hand. The other students who did not try?
Sir, I tried.
Uh, you tried, so you raise your hand.
Okay, sir, I raised my hand.
Yeah. In your, I don't see you raised your hand.
No, sir. Rohan raised his hand.
Rohan raised his hand, but I saw only Wasif to raise hand. Where is Rohan?
Sir, Tamjid Hossain.
Sir, I
Okay, okay.
raised my
Yes,
hand.
yes. Wasif and Tamjid
Tamzid
both.
Hossain.
Yes, yes. Then Adit, you did not. Adit, you did not try. Then Shahadat. Then Ruhi.
Sir, I tried, but I couldn't do all.
Sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
listen. I
Sir.
want you to try only.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
Sir.
I did not say to do all or to be able to do all. I just told you to try. How many of you tried?
Sir,
Just
tried,
raise
but
your
I
hand.
faced a lot of
Right.
problems.
Yeah, you
Yes,
raise your
sir.
hand. You keep your raised hand.
We don't have
Yeah,
that, but we can
who
like
tried?
compare.
Then Ruhi tried. Sadika tried. What about Shahadat? Pongti tried.
Yes,
Very good. Shahadat also tried. Tamjid already tried. What about Adit? You did not try?
Yes, sir. Tried, sir.
So raise your hand. What is the problem? You are not raising your hand. Okay, if you tried, that's
But I
awesome. You should try. You couldn't do,
so
that's not
that's
a problem. You did not try, that's a problem. You have to try. If you can't, then I don't mind. If you can't do, I don't mind. If you don't try, I mind. Okay? Is it clear?
okay.
Now
Yes, sir.
now you continue question number 3, Saleha.
A car
Read.
has steady acceleration. The chart shows how its speed increases. Copy and complete the chart.
Yes, copy and complete the chart. Nice question. They gave you time, they gave you speed, they gave you, uh, some speed, right? After 1 second, 2 second, then 4 second, huh? They gave you the speed. Then steady acceleration. They already told you the car is going with steady acceleration, right? That means after every second, the speed is increasing constantly. So you can
Yes, sir.
remember what is called steady acceleration. You write the solution of question number 3, page 21 on your copy. Question 3, page 21. Then you write this information first. What I am writing is steady acceleration means what? Steady acceleration. Someone tell me, then I'll write.
Sir, 4 meter.
Yeah, I am saying what is steady acceleration?
Sir, going straight.
Going
Going
steady,
straight.
steady acceleration.
No, sir, I mean
Rate of
steady acceleration.
rate of increase of velocity. or someone is saying
divided by
speed is same for the entire journey. Okay, you write it in your copy. Write steady acceleration means rate of increase of velocity. If someone is saying speed, look in our question, speed, it's written as speed, right? And in some places we will get velocity, in some places we will get a speed. That's why I gave you a slash. It's not divided by, it's only slash. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, then steady acceleration means rate of increase of velocity. That means when I say rate, rate means velocity divided, increase of velocity divided by time. Is it clear? When we are saying
sir.
rate means you are dividing something by time.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
sir, isn't acceleration and steady acceleration the same?
Steady acceleration and acceleration has little bit difference. Steady means it is always same, right? The acceleration is always same, but acceleration can also change.
Yes,
Like
sir.
like acceleration can increase
Dakso.
or acceleration can decrease.
Dakso.
We will show it later when we'll do speed time graph. Now today we did distance time graph, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So when we'll do speed time graph, then we'll understand that acceleration might be different. It is sometimes increasing, sometimes steady, or sometimes it is decreasing. Okay,
Sir, steady means
always
it
same,
is
same,
always
constant.
same.
Yeah, steady means you also write beside steady, same, or you can say constant, constant. Now you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So after writing this, we will do this calculation. Okay, we
Okay,
have
sir.
the our first work is to find the acceleration. You see here question mark. So how will calculate this acceleration?
Velocity, uh, change in velocity
Yes,
and
change in
divided
velocity,
by time
time.
taken.
Very good. So what is the formula? I gave you one formula. Can you remember? What is the formula I gave? A equals
A is equal to Vt, V divided by T.
V
Yes, sir.
minus what you said is equal to.
V is equal to
You say V is equal to clearly, okay, or equals to V equals to V minus A equals to. So A equals V minus U by T. That means final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So you can take it from anywhere. Look, you can take it from 4 seconds or you can take it from 2 seconds, right? As
yes,
the
sir.
as the 4 second also have speed, 2 second also has the speed. For anyone you can start, right? You can also take from 1 second. Is it clear? So if you
Yes, sir,
think
clear.
1 second is your uh, the first time and or initial time and the speed is 4 meters per second, that means your initial speed is 4 meters per second.
So
That is
what is U?
U is for initial velocity. You write here U is for
Initial velocity.
initial velocity. Previously, we also discussed. You did not see the recording. In the class, we discussed it. Maybe you joined late. Initial velocity. U is initial velocity, and V is what? Final velocity, right?
Final
Final
velocity.
velocity.
So you note down it. Now, if you consider these two, I told you you can take any two. Out of three, you can take any two. I'm taking the first one and this one, okay?
Yes, sir.
So our initial velocity we got here 4 meter per second. Final velocity you are getting 16 meter per second. And from 1 second to 4 second, the time taken is 3 seconds, okay? So we write
Yes, sir.
all this value here. All of you please write it. All of you please write it. So we have here V. V is 16. Then minus U. U is 4. Then divided by time. Time is how much? 3. You got it? 3.
Yes, sir.
Give a bracket
Yes,
here.
sir.
Otherwise, your calculation will be wrong. In your calculator, if you write only this way 16 minus 4 divided by 3, then you will get wrong answer. If you give bracket this way, then 16 minus 4 is 12, right?
Yes, sir.
12 divided by
Yes, sir.
3. So the value will be 4. And what is the unit? Meter per second square.
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 Because it is acceleration.
Yes, sir.
Now you got your acceleration. You can find other answers easily. Can you find it easily?
Yes, sir.
How? How will write the
Uh,
formula for this one? After 3 seconds, what will be the speed? That is final speed formula, right?
yes, sir. Final speed formula.
So can you remember that formula I gave you by rearranging? Can you remember that formula? The formula, if you rearrange A equals V minus U by T, you will get that one. Look, we have here A equals V minus U by T, right? Then we can write this one in next line. Next line you can write AT equals
ATP.
V minus U. Can you write this way?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then you are going to find final velocity. You will have here initial velocity 4 meter per second. Your final velocity you are going to find that question mark. So you rearrange the formula. Write here V AT plus U. If you change the side of U, it will be plus, right? It is in right side. If you are taking in left side, then U will be plus U. Then we have V. Can you write this all? That means
Yes, sir.
this formula you
Yes,
can write finally this way. V equals U plus
Plus
AT.
18.
So you write now the values. You already got 4, right? 4 meter per second.
yes, sir.
Then A you got 4. Then time you got how much? 3 seconds, right?
Yes, sir.
So 3 seconds. Then you check What is the final speed?
Sir, 16.
16. Is it 16? Then there is one little bit, you see, we have to change here because the time is here 2. Why 2? Why time is 2? Can anyone say? How time is 2? Can anyone say? No one can say. Look, the initial time was not 0 second, it was 1 second.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
seeing? And here the time is 3 seconds. So 3 minus 1, how much?
2.
2 seconds. So we are having here actually 2. Then what is the answer coming? Final speed?
Sir, 12.
12. So in the question mark, 3 seconds, you write there 12 meter per second. So is it matching? If you are writing 16,
Yes,
it is
sir.
coming wrong. Look, in 4 seconds, it is 16 meter per second. So after 3 seconds, it should be 12 meter per second. It's matching now. Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
you already understood how to do. Now you will be able to find the speed after 5 seconds, right? You can do it from this same formula. Can you do it? Can you try it at home?
Okay, sir. So which one? Number 4.
I am saying 5 second, the 5 second one. There is also question
Okay,
mark.
sir.
So you can use the same formula to find the speed after 5 seconds. Can you do?
So
Is it
what will be the time?
time is 4 seconds here because it is here 1 second, then 5 seconds. 5 minus 1 is 4 seconds. So is it clear now how to do?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz, sir.